thank you for joining me on Delicious by Debbie. I am getting ready to make a triple batch of sausage lentil soup. I want some to can. I want it to be able to can a few pints to have this winter. So I will put the recipe on for just a single batch, but I'm making a triple batch. So first of all, to make a triple batch, I want 3 pounds of Italian sausage. To make a single batch for your family, you'd only need 1. So far, I have a pound of Bob Evans Italian sausage in there, and then I have 2 more pounds of mild Italian sausage. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to let this cook and brown a little bit. I'm using my big canner because I'm making such a big batch. While the sausage is over there cooking, I want to chop up some onion. With the sausage. I also want to chop some celery. And I have some of these pieces too big for here. There's my celery, just about 1 1/3 cup. And I also want to do some carrots. I think I'll put a bigger Let's do some carrots. Put the carrots in there. Now I want to put some garlic in, and I'm using this in a jar. I want about 5 tablespoons. Okay, now I have 3 pounds of lentils, and I just bought the great value. These are 1 pound in a bag, and I've got 3 pounds here, and I've rinsed them. I'm going to put those in next. Next, I'm going to put in some chicken broth. Okay, this is 8 cups of chicken broth, and I'm going to put 8 more cups in it. And here's 8 more cups. You could use plain water if you wanted to, but the chicken broth does give it a nice flavor mixed with all these other flavors. And I have a 28-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, and with that I added tomato sauce to make 8 cups. Now it's time to add some spices, and I'm going to start with 3 teaspoons of black pepper, any of these are optional, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1½ teaspoons of herbs de Provence. And like I say, this is optional. Use whatever seasonings you want. But I'm going to do 1, that's a big pot of it, so I think I'll do 2 of herbs de Provence in this. In a single batch, I would only use 1/2 of a teaspoon. And I also want 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I'm also going to put in 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. My husband doesn't like it real spicy, or I would put more in. So 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. Of course, the flavors of the herbs and red pepper flakes aren't really into it yet. I'm just gonna let that cook down. This will cook for a couple hours. If it gets too thick, I'll put some more chicken broth in it or just water.